So, as Christians, the doctrine of the Trinity is, of course, of the utmost importance for us. This is a dogma. If you don't believe in the Trinity, then you cannot be properly classified as a Christian. But one of the things that Christians need to think about when we think of the doctrine of the Trinity is the relationship between the persons within the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now, we know that all three persons of the Trinity are equal. They are equal in every way. They share all of the attributes of God. So they are equal in their essence, in their nature, and they are equal in every way. But the thing is, there are also some distinctions between the persons. So the Father is not the Son is not the Spirit, and the Spirit is not the Father. Okay, so they are different persons. Now we know that Jesus said that the Father is greater than I. Jesus said this when he was on earth, and the way that we explain this, so there is in subordination. There's the Father, and then the Son and the Holy Spirit are subordinate to the Father. But when we talk about this subordination, we must say that this has nothing to do with essence. So they are equal in their nature, but in their role, there can be the different persons within the Godhead can play different roles, and in those roles there seems to be some sort of hierarchy. And that's why we talk of the Father as the first person of the Trinity, the Son as the second person of the Trinity, and the Holy Spirit as the third person of the Trinity. There was a big debate last year in 2016 in the summer about the Trinity, and various conservative theologians were arguing about how best do we explain this subordination of the Son and the Spirit to the Father. And so basically there are two views. The two views that we want to consider right now. The one view is that the Son and the Holy Spirit are eternally subordinate to the Father when it comes to their function. So not ontologically subordinate, but functionally subordinate. So how they relate to each other, there's always this submission built into the relationship between the persons of the Trinity. And they say that this goes back all the way into eternity, but this does not affect the co-equality of the persons of the Trinity. So that's the one view. Eternal functional subordination is what it is called. And I think this is the wrong view. The other view is economic functional subordination. And so basically this says, no, the Holy Spirit and the Son are only subordinate to the Father with regards to their interaction with creation. So God in creating the world and God in saving the world has chosen for the Son to become subordinate to the Father and to do the Father's will. Okay, and then the Father and the Son send the Holy Spirit into the world. But this subordination role, this 1, 2, 3, the Father is greater than I, only has to do with extra Trinitarian relationships. So those things that God does outside of himself, this is not within the Trinity itself. From eternity past, there is no inherent subordination of the persons, but only in time, as God created the world and as God saves the world, that God the Son voluntarily chose to become submissive to the Father, and then this was God's arrangement to save the world. So I think that is a better view because it preserves and safeguards the absolute equality of the nature of each of the persons of the Godhead.